Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, November 1st, 2018, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, we had quite an open to November today, and it's very positive. You know, if you saw my video yesterday, you know that I was really worried about the sell-off the last hour yesterday. That looked very ominous to me. And I was concerned that with our 17 positions and small negative equity, that we were going to get an open, down here and just get killed. Didn't happen. The Dow started it started pessimistically, and that is reflected in our exits on those 17 positions. But real optimism came into the marketplace and drove stocks higher. Officially, the Dow's up 265 points. It took out the highs from yesterday, and it closed nearly on its high for today. That really sets us up nicely, in my opinion. It wasn't a huge rally. Of course, I would like a huge rally, but it was a good, solid rally with a lot of buying in the marketplace. So, 3-4 days after this low down here, which is at about 24,100, I am still saying this is probably the bottom of the correction, and it should be up from here on out. If I'm wrong, and I could be wrong, and this thing hooks around and takes out that low, that's very ominous for the market. But I am still holding with my idea that this is the bottom of the correction. Okay, so how did this affect us today? We did very nicely with this. I told you at the beginning of this morning, first hour or so, there was still pessimism in these markets that I was predicting and worried about with the sell-off at the close of yesterday. That pessimism stayed in there, and that's reflected in that our exits on those 17 positions from yesterday went from negative about $2,000 yesterday to negative 4,500 for today. We were negative 4,500 on our exits that we made in this area right here. But then, as things started to climb, real honest-to-God buying came into the stocks today, and we got into 21 new positions. 12 were positive, 9 were negative, and we are holding positive over $21,000 going into tomorrow. And it has been weeks since I've had open trade equity in excess of 21,000. So this is a very good sign to me. And I might just quickly say that I'm working on the new portfolio for my customers. I've been working on that for 5 days. I want a couple more days to study it. I'll put it out no later than Sunday to my customers. But this action today changes things a little bit, because if this is what I think it is, we've really seen a switch of sentiment in the market. We just got to see, and we just got to pray that tomorrow we're not going to see one of those frigging Freaky Fridays. And you should know what that means. I hope we don't see that, and what I'd like to see is some more follow through on this upside move that we've had in the past 3 days. Okay, so let's see. I told you we exited $4,500 negative. We got 21,000 plus positive in open trade, and the Dow's up 265 points. Let me show you some of the trades. Get this out of here. Okay. First one here. This is GoPro, and we bought this today. Looks like end of the second hour. It just kept going very nicely. Closed near its high, and we have $2,700 positive in GoPro. This was our biggest trade of today. This is Labu, which is the Biotech Bull, LABU. We bought this first hour today. It just kept going. It never looked back, closing there near its high, and we have $8,000 in open trade equity in the Biotech Bull. Very, very good. And of course, we're heavily invested in biotech, so anytime we see the Biotech Bull doing this, we're going to have a good day, that's for sure. And finally, I think I showed this to you yesterday, but this is CVM, which is Cellsci Corporation, and we bought this yesterday. First hour, it closed nicely for us yesterday, but it really took off today, keeping us into this trade and at least until tomorrow. And we're holding over $7,000 in open trade equity in Cellsci Corporation. So very happy with all those trades. Looking really good. This is Trader Bob holding my breath until tomorrow. I'll be here on what I hope is not going to be Freaky Friday.